So we are finally into 2017. We've left 2016 behind, thankfully, because that was just a dreadful year. Like, nothing went right. All the wrong possibilities just kind of came out. Who's drawing the cards? I've got a complaint. Especially with the amount of celebrity deaths and just Donald Trump and Harambe. Let's just leave that behind. 2017 is a new year. Let's just get on with it. So if you didn't actually catch my last video, then I recommend you go and see that as well. Or you could watch this first and then watch that. But I actually did a little review on D-brand skins. So they're like skins that you can put on your laptops and your phones and all sorts of other devices. I did a little review, so go and have a look at that. It was pretty entertaining. But I also mentioned at the very end of the video, I was just going to skim over this guy. Well, not really skim over it, because there's a lot more to skim over. Let's have a look. So if you stayed till the very end of my last video, then you'd know that I actually recently bought some new headphones, which were a massive upgrade compared to the previous ones, and the ones before that, and the ones before that. These were my old ones. They were definitely getting a bit tatty, so I decided that I would shed out a little bit of money. So the story behind buying these new headphones is that I just needed new headphones. I wanted wireless more than anything, but I just wanted a good pair of headphones because these I had for a very long time and they've definitely been run down and they're not the greatest of headphones anyway, so I just kind of just needed an upgrade. So I was firstly looking at all sorts of different Sony headphones just in replacements of the Sonys that I have. I'm not a Sony fan, but I happen to have a lot of Sony things. I just kind of looked at Sony first, but when we were on a trip out somewhere, I decided to nip into a Bose shop just to have a look at all sorts of different headphones in there. Then I saw them. That was it, just instant love. Actually, it kind of wasn't instant love. I was looking at all sorts of different headphones in there. But then when I actually tried the Bose QC35s at the end, that's when I fell in love with them. So let's firstly look at the name of the headphones, because they do actually give you a lot of information. So they are called the Bose, which is obviously the name of the company that makes them, QC35s. So it's quiet, comfort. Definitely does both. The actual headphones aren't quiet. They do actually pack a massive punch. The reason that they are called quiet is mainly because they actually cancel out the noises behind you. So it doesn't really sound like a very good idea to be able to block out some of the sounds around you. But when you're in an environment where it's too noisy and you really want to listen to your music, then you can listen to that in comfort and quietness. Let's talk about the comfort. So these are by far the most comfortable headphones I have ever used. So most headphones nowadays happen to have just a band of plastic, which doesn't really have a whole lot of comfort in them. They usually have a bit of comfort in the padding. Other than that, they're not the most comfortable things going. So you may think with all the technology packed into these headphones that they'd be incredibly heavy and you wouldn't want to lug them around all day. Thankfully, they're not actually too heavy. I think for what they've got in them, they're actually kind of light. And when you've got them on your head for the most of the day, and because of the comfort of them, you don't really think about the weight of them. Yes, they're not made of carbon fibre, they're not made of metal, but it's still a very strong, robust plastic, because I still, thankfully, haven't managed to break them, and I don't want to because they're expensive. So the Bose QC25s, which are the previous iteration, happen to be wired, whereas these ones have taken a little bit of a step up in Bluetooth technology, so now they are wireless. I was on the hunt for headphones that were mainly wireless because I just want to kind of minimalise the amount of cables that I have. And due to a lot of devices trying to skip the headphone jack, no names mentioned, I thought it would be a really good idea to be able to get some wireless headphones, and these still come with a wire, which is awesome. GG Bose. So the battery life on these headphones is actually really, really good. So they do actually last a full 10 hours, and I have tested it multiple times. I only really need to charge them once a week. I use them in work, I use them for every day basically. I'm consistently using them throughout the day, and they do last me throughout the week, which is absolutely fantastic. I think from all the technology that's packed into it, that they're wireless and noise cancelling, that the battery would drain very quickly. It's just not the case. I don't know what kind of magic Bose is doing, but they are just brilliant for battery life, so you can literally just put them in your bag and not have to worry about the battery life because they'll last a while. So finally, I think I should give my own personal impressions. I absolutely love these headphones. I purchased them out of my own money, and I didn't actually know I was going to get these headphones in the first place. I thought I was going to get some normal wireless Sony headphones that were probably about £70, but I ended up spending quadruple that. But was it worth the money? I did end up spending near to £270 on these headphones, which normally retail for about £300. But the good guys over at Bose happened to take a bit of discount off for me, which is freaking awesome. I'm not paid, obviously, to say anything like this, but I think it is still nice that they even put that on for me, because they are expensive headphones, and I probably would never have bought them if I didn't try them out in that store that one day, because they are excruciatingly expensive. But I would say, in my personal opinion, they are absolutely incredible. People might say these headphones aren't the best headphones on the planet, which I can't necessarily agree with, because I've never tried the best headphones on the planet. These are the best headphones I personally own and personally ever tried, so they are always going to be at the top of my list. But I don't think you really need the Bose QC35s. If you just want to listen to music and that's about it, you could literally get away with any kind of headphones. But if you want the absolute best sound quality that you think you can get, then these are probably the better option. So I've actually been using these headphones for the last probably about 4 months now, and I think I've got a very wide opinion on them. But I personally recommend them. Yes, if you're in the market for a new pair of headphones, should you buy them? That's personal preference, but yes. Do they sound good? Yes. Are they comfy? My god. Yes. Are they worth the £300 price tag? Or $350 price tag? Yes. You probably weren't expecting me to say that, but yes, they are absolutely worth that much. So if you're specifically in the market for wireless noise cancelling headphones, then these should be at the top of your priority. There's a lot of other headphones that do the exact same thing now, but I feel like these are probably the best ones that I currently know of. I don't really have a whole lot of negative to say about these headphones, because they are basically just perfected now. So yeah, this isn't me actually trying to sell you the Bose QC35s, but if you're in the market for wireless noise cancelling headphones, I would definitely have these at the top of the priority, because they are absolutely incredible, like ridiculously. And I know they're outrageously expensive to some people, but if you don't buy headphones often, then I think maybe you should just kind of look at these and maybe look at other people's reviews on them, because I was a little bit skeptical until I tried them in store and I bought them, so they must have meant something to me. If you guys enjoyed this video, then do let me know in the comment section below, and also leave a like on the video if it's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good, so hopefully you thought it was pretty good. So yeah, hopefully you have a great 2017, and hopefully nothing stupid happens, which it probably will. Donald Trump is president now. That's stupid enough. And Brexit. 2016 is a year that we should just skim over, that we should never talk about. Never.